Shout out to all of you who are still here. Today, we have our favorite bros back in the media, back at it again. I know this is almost 4 days old. Okay, so we're not too late on this. We're not too late. All right, cool. Yeah, our favorite bros, the Passport Bros, have gotten themselves into hot water again, as usual. But is it deserved? Is it justified? Is it warranted? We will be unbiased in our analysis. Unlike these individuals who, all they seem to have are Passport Bros. And what are they talking about exactly? Well, I'm not going to show the channel because the channel is probably just some tabloid trash that's just going after a particular kind of black men. But apparently the video is called Expose. Angry Bunge members in Kenya exposes Passport Bros. Threatened. Oh my god, it's just a bunch of gibberish. Anyway, let's play this video.
Kenya women power! Kenya women power! The big boy! This man has even gone on...
And I apologize. I can't understand a damn thing she's saying. Hence the closed captioning. And if this video is too loud, or if this woman is too loud, then I apologize.
The video claiming that he's coming in Kenya.
Oh,
and we are warning the CS of gender plus them Stadium Davadi.
Yes.
If this man comes to Kenya,
Yes.
if this man comes to Kenya, we are going to call a demonstration of all women in this country. We want entertainer women being killed on a daily basis.
Yes.
These things are coming to pass now.
oh my goodness. Look at this. There's if all you can see this is Brandon Odira, this big dude.
These things are coming to pass. And we are lucky to telling
It's supposed to be
tell these
Austin
people who are
Holloman right there.
expert at IT. Please ban these YouTube channels.
Yeah.
Pull them down. This social media.
I don't know who this guy is. Big Boss Real Talk. I never even heard of this guy.
Nani, we are not Passport Bros.
Got him in
This
the pot
YouTube
belly.
channel should be banned.
There
Should
we
be
go.
pulled down. We shall not allow this idiot. This
They got Austin.
This
They got
are coming
Brandon
back
Odira, and they got
misusing our ladies.
Kid Brandon.
It's not going to happen in our country again. If the government is not going to take action,
Oh man, this is gonna be a
we
shit
are
show.
going to take action by ourselves. And
We are telling these Passport Bros and the big boss, we are aware that you are coming in our country next week. We shall arrest you or ban you.
You're right here.
Kenya women power! Kenya women power!
All right, you all said that
My
before.
names are unpaid DCI, Deputy President Bunge la Mwananchi Jacaranda. And today we are issuing a statement about Bros Passport Brothers.
Bro,
Kenya
Passport
women,
Brothers. All
I
right.
speak for many of us who are tired of seeing our country treated as a playground for exploitation. We will not be silenced, and we will not allow foreigners or their enemies to treat our sisters, mothers, and daughters as disposable. This is our collective stand, as Kenya is not for sale.
Yes.
The master perpetrator, aka Troy White, a foreigner older man who runs a touring and marketing company.
Yes.
All right, Troy Wright. So from my research from Troy Wright, all he is a former musician producer who now lives in Kenya in retirement. But let's see what these broads have to say about Mr. Troy White. And by the way, Troy White, if you want to see him, he's shown him on Austin Holloman's video, so he is acquainted with Austin Holloman at the very least, so they've done business. So there is that.
Also offering location services. He is known in Nairobi nightlife circles. Attempts to elect parties and host large gathering where grooming is allegedly planned.
Really?
What? Two.
That's a heavy claim. Grooming, guys. Now it's one thing saying that this guy runs nightclubs and he's out and about and he's out in the lounges, but grooming, you're gonna have to come with some more evidence.
Perpetrator, aka General Justin Frenny, in brackets J Jello. He
Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking about someone who might warrant to be arrested.
fundraised Tara YouTube, Patreon, Cashapp, and PayPal,
Damn.
Zelle and Venmo. He
Damn.
created pornographic material allegedly involving underage girls.
Whoa,
On
whoa,
Twitter,
whoa,
posted
whoa.
only sexual content on Twitter and boosted he could date any women, even the president's daughter. He was detained on 19 September 2025 by a Kenyan law enforcement in coordination with the U.S. Embassy. Deported, yet continued to post disparaging videos from the USA.
Okay, so he has officially been deported from Kenya. So there's that. And he was detained.
Then Canada,
According, if we are to believe what she says.
Big Boss really talk. They glorify sex tourism. Openly admitted will live
Alright, I've never heard of Big Boss Real Talk, whoever this guy is.
with women without condoms, while on PrEP, an HIV prevention drug,
Hey.
and was associated with film assault of homeless black women in Brazil. He has recorded and himself
Stone
as a
Holland.
senator, but has been reported for sexual exploitation. He fled Brazil in 2023 when CNN Brazil Babramila investigated his link to the relocation services and plans to build a commune outside Thika with controversial U.S. black nationalist figure. He once admitted on Patreon that he made a Kenyan woman bleed so much she almost died. Then claimed he paid off her family. That one is a very sad story. Faith Delua, also known as Kid Greatness Babi, invited the to Kenya and positioned exploitation as learning about Kenya. He shifted to kick and discord after backlash. Live stream bragging that Jairelo could date any woman and was asked to leave Nairobi restaurant for harassing women. He was in Kisumu in September 2025 filming a woman at his view's request. This is what we want to say as women of this country.
Yes.
As women of this country, that we are not happy with what is going on.
Yes.
When we see our country opened, our country without any terms and conditions to enter this country, we as women, we suffer a lot.
Yes.
And I want to address the CS of foreigners when I'm Davadi Msalia.
Yes.
What are you doing, sir? When people are rejecting in the country and going back.
Yes.
When these foreigners are killing our women, are killing our brothers, what are you doing? We are telling Msalia, it is high time. It is high time you put rules in this country.
Yes.
Those people landing at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, they should be screened.
Yes.
They should be told what to do.
Where was all this during the time where there was that one white dude who was spreading, banging all these broads raw to the point where he was spreading, single-handedly spreading HIV to the country? Where was this heat when you had all of these Chinese individuals and Europeans and Indians going about with impunity, doing whatever they want and whoever they want, with consent, by the way? None of this was forced in their cases. But where was the heat then? Where was all this action? Where was this call to action to some random guys, random higher figures in Kenya? Huh? Where was this?
What they're coming to do, how long they're going to stay in Kenya. I want to talk about this man called the tall white man, the big boy. This man has even gone on the video claiming that he's in Kenya to seduce our women in Mombasa and infect them with HIV/AIDS. And we have not even seen the CS of gender, that woman called Hanan Cheptumo, even taking any press conference.
Doing nothing.
I am deputy president of Bunge la Mwananchi, and I have called a press conference before her.
Yes.
I want to tell Samuel Ruto, when you are electing these leaders to be CS, someone like Hannah Cheptumo is disqualified even to lead the position of CS of gender.
Correct.
The first position, the first role of CS of gender is to speak about the gun problems.
Yes.
All right, let me see. Enough is Daggle.
If the CS of Foreign Affairs, Mudavadi, and this woman called Anna Cheptum, if you cannot protect our women, we shall protect them.
Yes.
We shall protect them. We will not allow outsider foreigners to use our women. Kenya is not for sale.
Hey, as I said, these outside foreigners, these weren't the only ones that have been in your country, sir. No, sir. But all of a sudden, you have some American black dudes who, with the exception of Jay Rel, okay, yeah, go after him. But the rest of these guys, the worst case scenario that I've seen with these guys is that these are just walking boners trying to get easy licks, and consensually, by the way, and they're paying for it, aka drinks, aka VIP tables, and they're bringing money to your economy. What's the threat compared to other men who have done way worse, and you have said nothing until now? Where are you, sir? What's with the indignation all of a sudden?
Yes.
Therefore, we like to tell these people, passport bros and the big boss, we are aware of your faces. We have marked your faces, and we know very well that
Mark your faces.
Next week,
Excuse you.
when you are coming in our country, we shall surround those airports, be it in Kisumu, be it in Mombasa, be it in Nairobi. We shall arrest these people. We shall not allow our women's dignity to be sold like foolish, like prostitute. These people are not prostitutes.
Yeah.
These people are learned.
Yes.
These people are mature. They have dignity. They are learned. They have degrees. They have diplomas. So I would like to tell our women from this country: you should not allow your desperate to be your witness.
What?
Defend yourself. Defend yourself. Stand calm. Defend your country. Defend your body. Passport bros, the big boss. We are aware, and we shall tell the government of this country: if you cannot defend our women, we shall defend them.
Yes.
If you
Whoa.
cannot defend our women, we shall defend them.
Yes.
These things are coming to pass now. These things are coming to pass, and we are lucky to tell these people who are experts at IT. Please ban these YouTube channels.
Yeah.
Pull them down.
YouTube.
These people. Cheptum. Nani. Huyu anaitwa passport bro.
Why does he have
This
a
YouTube
flame
channel
on
should be
top
banned.
of his head?
Should
I
be
don't get it.
pulled down. We shall not allow this idiot, this malakjuas,
Oh my
these
goodness.
baboons are coming to our
Brandon O'Dira. Who
misusing
is
our
Brandon
ladies. We
O'Dira?
shall not allow women's power. Women's power. Lastly, William Samoei Ruto. We took you in the power.
We took
know
you
very
in.
well that you shall protect our country, you shall protect our women, our ladies, our mothers. But right now, our ladies are being found their body from nowhere. This restaurant, they are just being killed, they are just being misused, and you are just there, and you are the.
All right, outside Jay Rello, who has even came close to killing a Kenyan woman? Huh? Oh, let's not talk about the British soldiers who had their way with a Kenyan woman. And I'm not even sure if it was just she wanted it and she was like, oh, wait, it's too much, stop. And then, well, they apparently didn't stop to the point where she ended up dead and inside a septic tank. How about that? Oh yeah, we want to talk about that, huh?
President of this country. Murkomen, you are the CS of Interior. Your work is to protect this country. Your work is to protect us. But what are you doing? Sleeping in the office.
Yes.
Ancheptum,
Sleeping in the
to
office.
protect these ladies. Your work is to defend these ladies, to speak on their behalf. But what are you doing?
I'm sure the CS would appreciate you telling them what their job is. I'm sure a random ass Kenyan village dude would appreciate it so much that they may even just come and see you. And I'm not saying that should happen, but that's just how countries like Kenya roll.
You are just sleeping there, just
Applying
walking,
makeups.
just applying makeups, walking around. We shall plug you out from that office.
Yes.
That's Are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure you want to threaten someone in a high position in not a barely developing country on what they're going to do, how you're going to take them out of their office? Oh, you're definitely going to get a visit. This guy, if this guy survives 2025, it'll be a miracle.
Competent leaders, not incompetent leaders. We have our deputy president here from Bunge la Mwananchi.
Yes.
She's a very learned person.
Yes.
A wise woman.
Yes.
We shall replace her.
All right, you're talking about
Cheptum.
some chick.
Should actually record the reason why he's coming in our country, for how long, and on what accounts is he coming to perform in our country. We are very sad that these people, especially this man I'm holding in my hand, the big boss. The big boss is now taking
why does
our
he have a
country
flame on
and
top of his head?
the country of Kenya as a battleground and as a breeding ground for immorality and pornographic recordings. We are telling those foreigners that as from today, we have...
If the women are game, then, I mean, if the women run down the play, then freaking, who can you blame? Can you really blame the passport bros entirely?
Actually recovered, and we have secured all your records. We know how you are operating in this country. We know all the networks you are using.
Yeah.
And we are now asking the government of Kenya that you must take action as early as this.
Yes.
We are actually condemning the gender CS, Madam Anne Cheptumo. You are very incompetent, and that is why you cannot sound a warning when this particular action is taking place.
Yeah.
Where's the call to the CS when, as I said, a bunch of non-black men, or even local Kenyan men, were doing the same thing, if not worse, to Kenyan women?
Big boss, I don't know if he's well connected with the government, because the government is silent while the big boss is coming to exploit, humiliate, intimidate, and discriminate our young ladies. He is even executing them. We also find some of our ladies being killed. We are condemning this action. We are on parents to advise your young ladies not to be part of this syndicate. And you young ladies, finally, let's all be part of this fight.
Yeah.
Let's fight this exercise in the fastest way possible.
Anasema akiwa nchi yake nenda kutumia wanawake wa Kenya for free. For free. Kwani sisi tunakaje tutumike for free?
Oh, free.
Serikali yako mmelala sana. Ndio maana nchi zingine hata zituheshimu. Juzi tu imekuwa bendera. Leo tu wanakuja kuanza kutumia bure. Ama ukikuja
Yeah,
kwa
subtitles.
wakati
Oh my
yao
goodness.
tupe.
What's all this?
Bwana tulisoma masomo ya Kibaki, you are very brave.
Yeah.
Alafu rudi unaturokotea hapa turembo kitoka kwa hizi viti. Unafikiri sisi hatujasoma? We are learning.
Hata ujui kama kuna wananchi wa Kenya wanasafa. Mimi nasambia Mr. William.
All right, the closed caption gave out, so I'm going to give out on this because I can't understand a damn thing any of them are saying. A lot of they're speaking Swahili or Wakandan. Who knows? Who the hell knows? All I know is this. I don't know a lot of these other YouTubers here. Look, you got, I don't know, the big guy with the fire. I guess his content's that fire that they got to put a fire on top of his head. And then you got Brandon O'Dira. He's a jawline dude, apparently. So, you know he's going to get a bunch of Kenyan chicks. And you want to pay for it. You got Kid Greatness, who I mean, the worst thing you can say is that he basically suckered a simp to marry a freaking a slave queen, a Kenyan slave queen, and take her back, only for her to fleece him and to go hop on old Brad, a boomer Brad, and then you got Austin Holland. All right, let's be honest, Austin Holland, right? Is Austin Holland really going after women like that? Someone who struggles to get women, even in Kenya, even the place that he calls home, that he calls freaking Nirvana, that he calls his heaven. And I don't doubt it is. But it's the same guy who is basically getting punked by the police, who basically when he gets called out for it, well, this is the case. He gets punked by the police. He gets framed for having a Chinese baby put on him. He gets all this root service. And his boy Kid Greatness apparently gets his chain snatched. So there's that. And when somebody calls them out, when somebody says, hey, look, what's with all this BS? Shout the Razor Rays. Then you got him taking his shirt off and basically getting lit and saying, yeah, this is all a cluster. Trust me. There are a lot of things to cook Passport Bros on and to call them a cluster for. There are a lot of things that Passport Bros are doing goofily, might I add. And there are a lot of reasons why they may want to leave Kenya, which they have now, but apparently now I'm not sure. Let's just say this, they've been ran out. They've been ran out of Kenya. But here's where I come into the defense. What have they done that Europeans haven't done, that Chinese haven't done, that the Indians have not done, and the Middle Easterners have not done as bad, if not worse? Yet, all of a sudden, wait a sec. Austin Holland, a few weeks ago, if all of you who watch him, was talking about how he wanted to build his own Chinatown, or Little India, Little Italy, for foundational black Americans. He mentioned this in various videos. Beforehand, he was having all these seminars about how you can build your own business in Africa and how you can be a middleman to exchange goods and services between Kenya and the United States or a Western audience. And that's fine. He was building upon this to basically, and I'm assuming, create an economic zone for African Americans to do business with Kenya and the motherland, the continent. How convenient is it that a few weeks later you have all of these protests, all of this Wakandan nonsense going on, where all of a sudden now they're getting pissed off, now they're angry, now they're showing their fangs, now they're playing the tribal card. What tribe are you? What tribe are you? You are a kata. Get out. No. Mm-mm. Yes, a lot of these Passport Bros are goofballs. Really, only one of them deserved to get kicked out, but the rest of them, what was he doing? And going back to Austin, was he really slaying chicks like that outside of slay queens he had to pay drinks for? No. My theory is the reason why Austin Holland and Kid Greatness are so tight is because a lot of the action Austin Holland does get is because Kid Greatness. Kid Greatness is the one that has game. Oh, good game. He's the one who's not even game. He's just twisting his hair with the braids like freaking kid play. Jump. Hey, Chris Cross, make it jump. Kid Greatness, make it jump. And that game is working. It is working for him, apparently. So, and Austin Holland, since he is getting struck out so much in freaking Kenya, he resorted himself, and I guess he's getting haters now. It's to the point where he locked himself and did freaking geopolitical videos. Which, I mean, he could have been easily back in States. But in any case, yes, are the Passport Bros goofballs? Yes. Are the Passport Bros disingenuous about how Kenyan women love African American men and how you should come to the continent and how if you don't come to the continent, you're a homo and you hate yourself and you don't like women? yes, they were very disingenuous, especially seeing the kind of women that Kid Greatness was able to pull, which a lot of them were mid. And but look at ass, look at ass, look at ass. Oh my God, your ass, your ass. It's not an ass. It's an AES, like the old Roman numeral symbol with the AE, and then just an S. It's an SS. So yeah, apparently, so since we don't like mid-looking chicks, and these, and let's be honest, these chicks make the chicks that Austin Holland and Kid Greatness mess with look like models, look like straight models. But yeah, these weren't the kind of chicks. But maybe they're pissed off because they aren't the kind of chicks that even Austin Holland and Kid Greatness would mess with. But in any case, you know what? This is just a ship show all around. It's gotten to the point where you have Kid Greatness and Austin Holland now. They're in South Africa and they're messing with chicks even worse than these chicks or the mid slay queens that they were tricking on. And all of a sudden they were like, oh wait, yeah. Our content's gone up by 9,000, and y'all were messing with Kenyan chicks because y'all hate yourselves. Oh, we're just posting down here in South Africa. Meanwhile, while they're cold approaching South African chicks, these South African broads are like, but they love South Africa though. South Africa's the motherland, right? Oh my goodness. Passport Bros. The gift that keeps on giving. Everyone else out there, always bet on X.